Great to be catching up with J NEL ahead of racing on Friday. The yard looking forward to a number of runners. They start off in race 3 with Pardon Me, and he'll be having his second career start.
Yeah, Nadine, he's started his career pretty late, but doing okay. Improvement expected, but I think we'll only see the best of him once he steps up in trip.
Getting a little bit of a morning love before going out to track is Darling Harbour. Now she'll be in action in race 4 alongside her stable companion Galaxy Moment. And Jean, they both look to be lining up in what looks a competitive event over 2,000 metres.
Yeah, competitive. I think Alan's licking his lips. You know, that filly of his still flying under the radar. The handicappers a little bit. I don't think we've seen the best of her. She's probably the one to beat her. Darling Harbour, Nadine, very happy with her. I think we're going to see a bit of improvement this time around. Galaxy Moment, you know, although they say she ran, I think 6-7 lengths behind, you know, that filly Lotus on and 1 by 4. So, you know, it puts things into perspective a little bit. So hopefully both of them can step it up a bit here.
We move to race 5 where we will see Lady Luck in action. Now she's cutting back to 1,200.
Yeah,
Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless. Last time we saw a little bit more of what I've been expecting, Nadine, cutting back in trip just because she seems to rave in the red early on in the races. If the 1,200 suits her, which I think it could, she's a big runner.
Moving to race 7, Brendan James. Now he did look to just have needed that last run off a little bit of a break. He really does enjoy course and distance.
Yeah, I think he's won 3 times over the 1,400 here, Nadine. Also another one, you know, he had a bit of a break. We put him in a mile and we thought we took the blinkers off, so we'll try and get him to place, and he also just revved in the red the whole way, moved up, just about hit the front, and he was entitled to fatigue. Stripping a little bit fitter this time, moving very well at home. Nadine, I'd like to think he could be in the first 3.
Definitely will keep my eye on him in that case. The yard finished with 3 runners in race 8 here. Mr. Belvedere, I know he probably disappointed a few followers last time out as he was a short-priced favourite, but it was his post-maiden run and he deserves the benefit of the doubt. He'll be joined by Crimson Comet, who will be making his local debut for the yard for a 3-month break, and King Sailor has earned quite a few checks over track and trip.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, Nadine, Dennis said shortly after he jumped out, he didn't feel like he was striding, you know, like as well as he did previously, or even going down to the start. He said couldn't pick up anything at home. You know, we really went over him, couldn't find anything wrong with him. He's working well at home, and I'd like to think he will show a bit of improvement there. King Sailor, you know, what you see is what you get with him. You know, he's probably been involved in more false starts in PE than any other horse. You know, last time again. Hopefully things go well at the start for him this time, and I'm thinking of giving him a chance here and seeing if he can finish it off, because we normally try and have him up there, and so maybe a change of tactics coming up. We'll see how the race maps out. And Crimson Comet, Nadine, probably a chip short of his best. He's doing okay at home. We're going to opt to drop him right out and allow him to run on and bring him on for another race in a couple of weeks.
A nice starting point for Crimson Comet, and look for that improvement from Mr. Belvedere. King Sailor, change of tactics, could be anything. So, yeah, we got 2 in there with money chances.